Alright, welcome everyone to another episode of what actually sold for the week. Welcome all. Hopefully some people are still making some gold in the game. I know it's getting a bit harder at the moment. There's a lot less people on the game. At least on our server, it feels like there's a lot less people. I notice there's a lot more competition with different people joining. When you're here for so many years on the same server, you just get to know the same people that actually post all the time. So it's interesting when you see new people come along and what happens and what they do and how much their money in the game, in the gold, they must actually sink into it to make it all happen. So it's very, it's kind of like a game where you tend to look out to see what other people do and what were they thinking when they started doing all that, which is sometimes interesting in the sense that they spend a lot of gold creating brand new things and then they get in it and then they expect to make a lot of gold, which they probably won't be because the prices have tanked so much that it is so much harder now to recoup your money even like it used to be. So one of those reasons why I think you've got to be careful what you get into unless you really know where you're going and what markets are you trying to get and at what server you're doing it. I watch some of the other gold makers that do things and yeah, sure, they do a lot more sales, but they're on a lot busier server. And again, the profits are not there as much. And again, you have to be there to reload, rescan, re-upload onto the auction house to be competitive. Otherwise, you get lost in the system pretty quickly. And that's good if you got time. When you haven't got the time, I think it makes it a lot harder for the people to obviously get gold or create gold or make gold in sales. It's a balancing act. And at the moment, who knows what's going to happen in Dragonflight and how much that's going to impact us in everything. Anyway, so let's continue on my little merry way. As you can see, 320 sales, not as good as normal, a lot less. Again, I didn't really create anything at all this week apart from my Legos. Everything else is whatever was in stock basically and what else I still had left over in the bank and guild bank and so on. The only exception is, as you can see here, I actually created some Darkmoon cards. I wanted to create the trinkets and stuff and then that was left over. So I put them on and then I was just having a bit of fun with the inscription. I just bought a lot of herbs and made it all and not even make the cards trinkets themselves. I just create this and put them all on the auction house. And as long as they're over about 60, 70 gold, I know I was at least making something. And you can see that not all of them have. But overall, there is some here that sell for 150 gold, 165 gold. This one's at 230 gold. So I think overall I would make some gold out of it. If nothing else, something to do, it's something different to do. I haven't done them for about a year or whatever. It's been a year and a half since we started Shadowlands. Okay, so apart from this weird selling of my cards, what else have come out of here? Again, Legos are still here and there selling. Some prices have reset themselves to a better price. Some prices are still crap. Again, some medallions I still had left over. I haven't really been buying them too much because I just haven't been bothered. I've sold 2 Vial of the Sands. As you can see, there's not much in it at the moment in value. They have really dropped down. And we did reset the markets to 99,000 gold, but it's gone back down again. One exception is this Shadowgust Wasteguard. That was a rank 6 that sold for 56,000 gold. And I sold one of my mounts for 80,000 gold. Apart from that, as you can see, that's just old world stuff that I got rid of. And apart from, there's my deck. I actually did sell one here. I made like 3 of each one, and I think I sold 1 of each, even though I think the sale rate was 0.15. So there's one here, as you can see. There you go. Not exactly a big winners for me. That's it. So I will grab that. Okay, next lot. I'll just wait till it refreshes in 3 seconds. That's 480,000 gold so far. There's another 832,000 gold here. Again, if I make 2 million gold, I'll be on par with with last week. So we'll see how we go. Again, what's there here that's exciting? Nothing. I mean, there's stuff selling for 51 silver, 5 gold for that, some medallions. Again, it's just getting harder and harder, getting still accustomed to the pricing of some of the items. There you go, this Vial of the Sands, that's the second one I sold. Well, the first one at that time was a bit more, so they went down in value a bit more from then. Again, Legos, as you can see, are selling. Another Spirit of the Wars. I got them like a week ago. I finally got rid of them. Don't know if I made any gold on it or not at the end. I can't remember what I bought them for. Legos. There's a ring. There you go. That's a rank 7 ring. They've gone up again. For a little, someone's reset them, which is nice. Surprisingly, your rank 5 and rank 6 stuff is still selling. Not as much, but it's still going. I've got some essentials here that I can't get my hands on. It keeps on saying an error. So they're just stuck in limbo land. So I'm probably going to lose them. Can't even remember buying them. Maybe they're not even mine. There's another ring here for 45,000 gold. Again, Legos, some more medallions that I sold. I did sell a bit more of the 262 stuff, 233. Not as much of the 87 rank stuff anymore. But there are bits and pieces still going. Okay, that's it for this lot. I'll grab this. Alright, next 100. 562,000 gold. Oh, it's close. Doubt it I'm going to get 2 million, but it's close. It's still about 100 sales less than last week. At least the value of them is a bit better to have less sales and obviously to generate nearly as much revenue. Not profit, but revenue. Not much to look at here. All the Lego stuff. If I took the Legos out, I'd be a pretty broke person actually. I'd have to get into the pet selling or more, flipping more, and every other market that I've managed to stay away from. But I did spend a lot of gold leveling this up at the beginning of the patch, I remember. So for me, the more money in gold I can create from the Legos, the better for me. At least I'm getting my money back on the investment that I did put in originally. Medallions here again, some more medallions here. Legos, some pouches I sold. Pet for 5,000 gold. Deep sea bag I made. Tome of Illusions Cataclysm, there you go, 475 gold. Wow. Soul Keeper Spire, they're still selling. That's not a bad little profit on them. Some headband stuff. And again, nothing really stands out exciting from all of this, so let me grab that. Okay, I just stopped it and I thought I might as well grab the rest. Oh, there you go. I will actually make it over 2 million gold. Oh, that's a nice bonus. Okay, I sold the party hat. Again, more Legos. And that's it. If it wasn't for Legos land, we'd be a very poor place. Let me grab that. Okay, there you go. 2.1 million gold. Not too bad. For less sales and not really creating much except some of the Legos that I've created. I haven't really restocked on anything else apart from those decks that I decided to make. I probably should this week just double check what I'm missing, see if it's worth it or not yet, putting it back on the auction house. Apart from that, it's boring at the moment, to be honest. I've been leveling some reputations and doing some LFR to get the diners on my other characters for whatever reason, just for fun. So yeah, it's a good time to actually right now to clean up everything and get it ready for Dragonflight. Read up about it to see how the gold making is going to really affect us. See the videos on it. I didn't get beta, so unfortunately I have to rely on other information at the moment. That's a bit of a shame. You never know, I might still get it, so that'd be nice. Apart from that, just continuing doing what I'm doing and taking it easier before the mayhem happens again when the patch comes out. The next expansion, actually, not the patch. But anyway, let me quickly reset everything and see if I can actually pull up on my sales for the week. All right, hold on. Okay, so this is my total. I sold 8,800 items, better than the 39,000 items last week. Big difference for the same value of gold virtually. So again, there you go. Just depends what the sales are. So as you can see, this is basically everything I sold. The most cheapest thing was the raw seraphic wings. There you go. Some heavy colors hide, which I still have thousands left over, or maybe not thousands anymore. There you go. Only 2,400 now. And just bits and pieces I'm just clearing out as I'm going. Just got too much of it. And for the most expensive item, which there's not much to rave on about, is my mount. That went for 80,000 gold. According to that, I've made 54,000 gold profit on it. So not a bad little sale. And then the rings, which don't come up with my profit here because of the way it is. There you go. Well, that's still making 20,000 gold on that one and 19,000 gold on that one, supposedly. So at least getting half my money back on them, so that's not too bad. And someone bought this ring. Oh, there you go, an item level 151 ring. That was for 27,000 gold. They must have been desperate. And there's my pet that sold for 18,000 gold. And that's it, really. And there you go. And this cosmetic item that sold for 9,500 gold. And then there you go, some of the decks are sold here. They're not very worthy of the effort, but nevertheless, I've done them. Let me hold on and see what else I can do. Okay, there you go. All right, so from the 8,000 or whatever the items were, I can't remember, 8,900. 80 of them were my Legos, totaling 1.4 million gold. So again, they were the bigger winners from the whole thing. I mean, there you go. I've sold even some for 4,000 gold. That just shows you how crap they are in pricings for some of them. And the rest of the stuff was 700,000 gold. So as you can see, not a too bad effort. If I didn't have that, it'd be a lot more boring opening for me every week. And I'd have to put a lot more effort into everything. So again, guys, there you can see all my stuff's expiring now. I just managed to get it done in time. Hopefully everyone's still keeping up the great work, and I hope that some people have found some niche markets they can get into. I was even thinking for myself to setting up another character just on the lowest pop server and seeing what I can do on that. But I think I left my run too late because it's nearly the new expansion, so it's going to be too hard. I probably should have done that a couple months ago, 2-3 months ago. But anyway, as I said before, I was thinking of doing this on another server, but I think I left my run too late for this now. Everyone's getting ready for Dragonflight, and I think it's the time now to just keep on moseying through this as much as possible, making as much gold as you can, and then spending the time researching how we're going to tackle next expansion, because that's going to be a lot harder. I think everything's different mindset to what we have to do. Again, it's going to be all new to all of us, so we're going to have to learn new things, new ways, think about which way we're going to specialize in which area to see what's going to make the most for us. I think some of it is like it used to be in the classic days where you could specialize in specific areas, but it's a lot more full blown out now with a lot more options. But anyway, so guys, hopefully you'll have a good week and hope you can still make some gold in the game, and I will catch you all again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.